Hey guys, I'm here doing my 6-week bump date. I cannot believe that I'm 6 weeks pregnant. It is so exciting. Today, baby is the size of a grain of rice, which is still quite small, but bigger than a sesame seed, which is what baby was last week. So that is crown to rump, so that's length. So that doesn't mean that baby is skinny, it just means that's the length of a grain of rice. I have a bunch of new symptoms for you this week, but there's a few old ones. I'll just quickly go through the ones that I had last week as well. First one was cramping. I know I mentioned in a previous video that I had an episode where I was cramping really badly and I was nauseous and lightheaded and hot and sweaty, and it really scared me. That kind of happened again 2 days later. So I didn't get out of bed this time, but I woke up with the severe cramping that I had again. And it kind of scared me, but I decided to just stay in bed and ride it out, because when I got up last time, it didn't end well. So I just laid in bed and it was so painful. I just basically had to breathe through it, and it only lasted a few minutes and went away, and it hasn't come back since. So I don't know what that was about. I don't know whether that was more of the placenta attaching to my uterus. I have no idea. Another symptom that I had this week that I also had last week was nausea. Also, another symptom was hot flashes and head spins. And another symptom that I had last week was fatigue. So they're the symptoms that I had this week that I also had last week. I have a bunch of new ones for you, so I will go ahead and go through those now. Sore breasts. I said last week that I had tender breasts because I was just aware of them. They weren't particularly sore. I was just aware that they were there. This week, oh my gosh, they are so sore. I don't even have breasts to be sore. Like, what the heck? They feel so full and they're just so sore. I'm having to wear a bra during the day when I'm just bumming around the house at home, which is not normal for me. I don't need a bra because I don't really have big boobs, but I have to wear a bra now because they are so sore. Another new symptom is I am very emotional. For no reason, I will just start crying at the smallest things. I'm just emotional. I don't understand. The other day, a truck flicked a rock up to my windscreen and put a little tiny, like the smallest chip in it, and I just started crying. I don't know why, I'm just sad and emotional. I guess it's the hormones, but it's pretty annoying, and I think it's starting to annoy Andrew as well. Another symptom that kind of comes along with emotional is moodiness. So I've been sad and angry and irritable, and everything annoys me. That's just how it is now. I guess it's all the hormones again. Another new symptom is bleeding gums. So when I floss and brush my teeth, every now and then it bleeds. It's pretty self-explanatory. It doesn't happen all the time. That's just how it is. Also at work, after we landed, I don't know whether it had anything to do with that, probably not, but I was getting out of my seat and I guess I stretched the wrong way, and there was a really sharp pain in my, uterine area. I've been told from one of you guys that it's ligament pain, but I'm not too sure how early is too early to feel ligament pain. It was really sudden and went away so quickly. Okay, so if you haven't watched my previous video and you don't follow me on Instagram, you may not know that on 5 weeks and 5 days, I woke up spotting. So that is another symptom that I've had, and it's by far the scariest symptom that I've had so far, even including the severe cramping. I did get an ultrasound done that day just to be sure that everything was okay, and baby was measuring right on 5 days and 5 weeks, which is exactly when it happened according to my calculations based on when I ovulated and my pregnancy apps as well. And baby had a heartbeat of 110 beats per minute, which is normal for the gestational age of 5 weeks and 5 days. So we were really lucky to get in and get an ultrasound on that day, and it just put my mind at ease knowing that everything seems to be okay. Even though I'm occasionally cramping and spotting, baby is still growing. So that is so good to know that these symptoms that I am having are somewhat normal, and I must just be experiencing pretty severe pregnancy symptoms. I hope that also can put someone else's mind at ease if you're watching this video and you're experiencing some cramping and light spotting. The spotting that I had was very minimal, just a little bit on the toilet paper and a tiny bit in my liner, and it was brown. It wasn't bright red, so I wasn't too sure what that meant, but everything seems to be okay based on the ultrasound, and my doctor didn't seem too worried when I went in and told her that it was minimal spotting and not full bleeding. Since then it has gone away, so I am not spotting anymore, so that is great news. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead now and show you my bump. I say bump lightly, there's still nothing there. So guys, that is my 6-week bump date. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already looked at my previous video, there's a little bit of footage of my ultrasound, so I will link that below for you. Also, if you don't follow me on Instagram, you should go ahead and do that, because I do more regular updates on there when I'm unable to update on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe below if you'd like to follow our journey, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!